Hi, I hope you are well and sound. Today's lesson is about articles. So, the first question to ask is what are articles? Articles are the word a and the. Grammatically, they belong to the determiner word class, so they are determiners. They always come before a noun, for example, a document, an insect, the sky, or at the beginning of a noun phrase. For example, a cool, refreshing drink, an unexpected guest, the open front door. Articles are divided into two categories, the definite article and the indefinite articles. The is the definite article. A and an are the indefinite articles. Now, let's talk about the definite article, the. So, how do we use it? We use the before a noun when the listener know what we are talking about. For example, let's say you are on the dinner table with your family and you want the salt. You will say, "Can you pass the salt, please? Because there is only one salt on the table and everyone knows what you are talking about." You and your listener, you know what you are talking about. The second use is when you are referring to a particular person or a thing. For example, you ought to speak to the doctor who gave you that medicine. The noun doctor in this sentence is specified. It would be different if we say, "You ought to speak to a doctor." A doctor can be any doctor. But when we continue the sentence and say, "Who gave you that medicine?" we make it specific. We can use the when there is only one thing or person, which means something unique. For example, the sun has gone behind a cloud. There is only one sun. The moon. Of course, there is only one moon. And the earth. Our earth. Of course, there is only one earth. So these are unique things. Now let's move on to the indefinite articles, which are a and an. We use a and an when we are referring to any particular person or thing from a number of possible ones. For example, you ought to speak to a doctor. Here we mean any doctor. It's not specific. Another example, the sun has gone behind a cloud. It can be any cloud. There is a difference between a and an. We use a before a consonant sound like B, C, D, F, G, H, etc. And some vowels when they sound like y or w. Let's look at some examples. Car. Having a nice car is my dream. Girl. A girl was asking about you. House. I have a house in the countryside. There are words that start with vowels, but they are pronounced as consonants, like a woman, a uniform. We use an before a vowel sound, including silent H. For example, an apple, an umbrella. I took an umbrella with me. An hour. So these are the articles and their use, but at times we don't need to use them. So let's answer the question, when is an article is not needed? Don't use articles when you are talking in general, as simple as that. When you are talking in general. Let's look at some examples. Milk. Milk is good for health. Milk is good for health. Here we are talking about milk in the general sense. We didn't say a bottle of milk or a glass of milk. We said milk in the general sense. Water or water. Water is important to the human body. So water in general. Water is important to the human body. We didn't say a glass of water or a bottle of water. We said water is important to the human body. So this is all about the articles and their uses. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.